one.
Hi guys, welcome to the Daddy Daughter channel.
I'm Michael.
I'm Mariah.
I'm Zakai.
And I'm Zara.
And we're the Hilliards.
And on this channel, you're going to find comedy, you're going to find words of wisdom, you're going to find daddy and daughter talk, you're going to find a host of things that you can bring into your own home, things that you can even sit down and talk to your daughters with. Even if you don't have daughters, there are going to be some questions and some answers that you will find here. Don't forget, this is the Hilliard Way, and we come to help you through any issue that you might have, whether it's family, whether it's friends, anything that you can come up with. Find out the answers right here on this channel. We're the Hilliards. Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
What are we doing?
You say hi.
That's it, right? We
What?
need a
That's
promo?
not a video.
That's not the promo?
No, Daddy, that's not a video. We have to do something.
We have to
Oh,
do
okay.
something.
All right, well, just let it keep running. We can always go back and cut that other part out, right?
Yes.
I guess.
So she said hi.
Next video.
You even say bye. You said
Get
hi.
up.
No, I'm
We're doing
saying.
the next video.
No, because she has to cut. You're just gonna.
We're just gonna edit it.
Yeah, that first part was perfect.
It
Oh,
was.
was
It's
it?
first time.
It
I
was.
messed up. I said I'm Maya. I said I'm
Okay, we're
Maya.
wasting time.
All right.
What are we gonna talk
So the first topic tonight is honesty. Honesty is the best policy. So, what are some things that you struggle with honesty about?
Math.
That doesn't make sense.
Math.
What are some
I
things
struggle with
you
math.
struggle to be honest about?
Math.
What are you? Yeah. What do you struggle?
What are some things you struggle with? Oh gosh, you messed me up.
No.
What
I'll
are some
put this.
things
I'll
you
do like
struggle
this.
to
I'll
be
do like
honest
this.
about?
I'll do like this. Do you consider yourself an honest person?
We're a not honest person.
If so, what are some of the things that people usually aren't honest? No, because
Oh goodness.
What are some things you struggle to be honest about?
What are some things that you struggle
to be honest about? So when we go back to honesty, and we say honesty is going to be our conversation tonight, we'll ask the question: what are some of the things that you may have issue with being honest about? Right?
Yes.
Okay. So Ramaya started.
What am I? Okay. I struggle with honesty on math.
Okay. And why do you struggle with that?
Because sometimes I go really fast to just get finished.
And so, how does that tie into honesty? Are you doing it to make your teacher feel like you know what you're doing?
No, but I think I fixed it.
You fixed it.
I did fix it. I did.
So then, how is that?
How's that honest?
How is that not being honest or struggling with honesty?
Not being honest.
How?
Honest with what? How are you not being honest?
I am
Are you
being
cheating?
honest. No.
Are you not being honest with yourself? Like
No,
you don't
no,
understand something?
No, sometimes I just go really fast.
Okay.
Sometimes I just go really fast to like a math problem, like 200 times 47. I don't know, something like that. I struggle with.
Because you don't know the answer?
Yes, Sakai.
No, we're not going to Zakai, we're talking to you. So because you don't know the answer, you hurry through it and make it seem like you knew what you were doing.
Yes,
So you're
but I
not
really
being honest
didn't.
with
But you're not being honest with yourself and your teacher.
No.
So then what do you think you should do next time when you have that issue?
Do it again.
Do what again?
Like redo the problem?
Yeah.
Okay, but how can you redo a problem that you don't know the answer to?
I can redo the problem by going slow and taking my time.
Okay, and also asking who? Your teacher.
Or a go-to person.
Your teacher. Ask your teacher for help.
Teacher first. Teacher
Then a go-to
first.
person.
Okay. If the teacher can't help you, then you go to your go-to person.
The go-to persons are who know lots of stuff and they're really smart and they're scientists. Zakai next.
Did
I'm
she
a
say
scientist
scientist?
goes math.
Whatever.
Scientist?
Scientist?
Go.
Hey,
Okay.
if that's the case, and I have trouble being honest with myself because I do that all the time.
Do what all the time?
I pretend like I know what the teacher's saying.
Don't steal hers. You gotta come up with your own.
I'm for real. Look, I
does.
don't want to ask questions because then I'm gonna seem like I'm dumb in front of the rest of the class.
Okay, but pick a different topic.
Pick something else.
What? I don't know.
Good job with being honest.
You gotta be honest. And you can't just be getting up back and forth. Sit your behind
I
down.
got my cup.
Yeah, you become. Pick something.
Yeah, I'll say this. Sometimes I'm not honest with my feelings. Sometimes
Okay.
Sometimes I'll say that I'm okay when I'm not.
Oh.
Man, she took mine.
Okay. And what do you think that does to you when you're not when you don't allow yourself the space to express yourself in a true form? What do you think that does to you?
Well, sometimes I'll just try to like push it aside and pretend like everything's okay, but it's not. So I don't know how to explain it.
So do
I feel
you
like it puts me down like more.
do you have moments where you kind of explode because
Oh yes.
you've been holding stuff in? Yeah. So what we have to realize is, and what we have to know is that the best way to get over or get past or get through those times emotionally, we have to be honest with ourselves, but then we need to be honest with our parents. We can't be running around here saying we're a family, but when it's time to deal with serious issues, like how you feel about yourself, and you don't come tell anybody, whether it's me, mommy, then that's a problem. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to be able to have a safe space. And where you're at right now is the safest place you could ever be. Right? Because ain't nobody in here gonna get you because you ain't gonna tell the truth. And you, oh, I'm fine. We ain't gonna get you. You'll be alright. But I'm proud of you for sharing that. It's good. It's the first step.
First step in what? I'm sorry.
Azarie?
I thought it was your turn.
No,
She looked
it
to
goes
the
like
left.
this.
She did right. She said,
I'm last. It's your
You're
turn.
last. What?
Yeah, I'm last.
I
Nuh-uh.
Go
I
now.
was gonna talk about feelings, but then she said feelings.
Okay, so then what?
Talk about something.
She's talking about feelings, but there are other feelings.
no, whenever I said I'm not always honest with myself, then she said, dang, she took mine.
Yeah.
But you said feelings, so the feelings is not the same as.
She said feelings.
She said that a part of her. Why don't you just say what you was gonna say? Instead of
It
argue with
doesn't
me.
matter. It doesn't matter.
I feel like, I don't know if it's, I feel like I'm not honest with myself, like I'll feel something, like if I'm angry or mad or I'm sad or I don't really like understand something that you or mommy do, and then like I'll just be like I don't need to understand it, or like I'm fine, and then I'll just keep myself away instead of going to y'all and telling y'all how I feel. And then I feel like then that'll build up, and then if I don't end up telling one of you, then I'll like it'll like maybe cause depression or something.
Well, you know, it's almost like you taking, what is that soda bottle crush? You shake it up, shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Is it?
Who feeds the owls a kite?
What did I do?
But it's like when you shake it up, sit
Under there.
Just leave it.
shake it up. When you shake it up, and you shake it up, and you shake it up,
Thanks.
by the time it's time to open it up, it's exploded over everything and everybody. So sometimes you could not even be mad at the person, but then the people who catch the backlash of you opening up that can that's been shook up, now they have to deal with your issues, and now you may or may not lose friends, family, because people will do that. You blow up on them, child, they gone. They'll leave you. And that's not a feeling that feels good. So what we've got to understand is communication is the key. And I think that's the word for the day. Communication is the key. You have to find yourself in a position to where you can ultimately communicate the thoughts of your heart or the issues of your heart. You have to, because if not, you'll find yourself in a position where I'm always blowing up on everybody and nobody knows why you blowing up. Because you don't talk. Maya talks a lot. Y'all, not so much. Even if she's at least she's talking. You guys got to remember that as the eldest, you got to show the way. And the way is, hey, I need to communicate. Because if I don't say this, it's going to be a bad day for everybody. It's going to be juice everywhere. Right? So honesty is the best policy. Now, for me, I have had issue with identity. You ready to say? Finding out who I am over these almost 30 years has been hard to really put my anchor in. Why? Because, and this ain't to brag about nothing, but I have many different talents. But the talents don't make me really, at the end of the day, feel like I'm me. So I can do this, do that, do that, do this, do this. Oh man, what a great job. Oh, you good? Oh, yeah, man. Oh, see you later. But then I go home and it's like, yeah, that didn't fulfill me. So I guess that's another thing too. Finding fulfillment in the things that you like to do. You gotta find something that you can be fulfilled in. Something that'll make you jump up out of the bed and be like, I'm ready to attack this day. This day is gonna be bomb. Why? Because I have things that I know that I am going after, that I know that I want to do. So you got to find your thing and then be honest enough with yourself and the people around you to say, you know what, this is my dream, this is what I want to go after. Will you support me? No support? All right, it's fine. I'll see you later. But that's something that we all, as a group, as a whole, have to realize. Some stuff you really got to buckle down on, and not some, but everything. You need to be honest with yourself. Be honest with your dreams. Be
honest.
Huh?
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh, sweet. You hold on to it, maybe it'll
I'm
come back.
being honest.
Okay. Good. Right. But does everybody understand?
Yes, sir.
What's
The next question is, do you appreciate how much your mom does for you?
the next question?
Yes.
What are some of the things that you appreciate about your mom?
Yes.
Her care.
Her cooking.
What's food?
How she, like, after a long day of work, she still comes to take care of all of us.
Of how she
I say
loves me.
care.
Of how she loves me.
But Remy took my cook.
They're twins, so they'll probably have the same
No.
answers.
She
I was
still
gonna
my
say-
cook. I was gonna say after a long day of work, she still comes home and starts cooking without having to shower first.
I was gonna say
Which I tell her
cooking care.
to. She does.
She don't want to get that smell all over her clothes, so that's why she does that. What did you say?
I was gonna say cooking care.
Cooking care.
Oh my
Y'all
gosh, are
is
we
We all
different?
think alike.
Cooking care. She cares for us.
food? That's it?
Yeah, I mean,
We're
I said care.
Okay, well,
Almighty.
Okay.
Care. She
Well,
loves us.
all of us have
She's
been
been
through
through-
like a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
and through all of it, she's been there for us no matter
Yeah.
what.
A lot.
See? That's care.
Okay.
Care and
Oh
food
my
covers
goodness,
it all.
just get on with it.
Those are her specialties.
Care and food covers.
Daddy.
What do you appreciate about her?
I appreciate the
Food?
fact. No. Nope. It's not even about food. I appreciate the fact that your mom loved me in spite of who I was.
Oh.
I was very much a individual who you just keep slipping away at this drink. I was
It's tea.
very much an individual who lived by a code that said if it ain't me, I don't agree. Meaning that if it ain't got, it's not. But I ended up realizing that I couldn't be selfish with a person who was the exact opposite of that. I couldn't continue to be the guy who would to bark orders at people and, you know, try to tell people what to do and all this stuff when I had a woman who was available to me, who was going to have my back and take care of me better than anybody that I ever met. And so because of that, I had to put a ring on it. Sure did. Had to change her last name.
Okay, we've heard enough of that question. What's the next question?
Why we had enough of that? You don't want to ask. You don't
You
want to
did.
tell me you had enough.
Question 3.
You just don't
I'm
want to
glad
hear.
you know how to count.
Yeah.
Question 3.
You don't want to hear about real love.
Get
It's
on
okay.
with it. No, I
Real
don't.
love. Do. No,
No.
I'm saying. Oh, yeah.
I'm saying. Wow.
Okay. Third question.
Yeah. Okay.
What's the third question?
Kind.
Loving, kind,
Caring.
tender.
She makes good food.
She's
Oh
so.
my
Oh,
She makes spaghetti.
she's so beautiful.
Pretty.
She's hot stuff, baby.
Oh my gosh,
We
okay.
said what you appreciate about her.
Okay.
Ah, that's weird.
I ain't kind
No one does that.
Okay, you're cutting out this part.
He thinks he knows
Yeah.
Spanish because he's in love with a Puerto Rican girl.
Ain't nothing like a good Puerto Rican woman, I tell you.
That's just
Ah, glory.
Okay.
Stop.
I thank you.
okay. Next question. Get on with it.
Who's got the next question?
I will.
You.
I
You're
will
the
do the
host.
next
You're the
question. No,
host.
I will do the next
Yeah.
question.
Okay, better.
Okay.
Stop stealing my words, guys.
I didn't hear you.
Okay,
I
okay,
just
okay.
heard
Never
say that.
happened. Like,
Gosh.
that's like 3 in a row. Just because it
Whoa,
was.
what you waiting on?
I'm waiting
Yeah.
for them.
Okay, say the question.
Okay. The question is, have you ever done something bad and said it wasn't me?
Did I lie?
No, like, have you ever like broken something and said it wasn't me?
That means
Yeah, a lie. Yeah.
Yes, I have lied.
No.
Yes, I've lied many times.
What?
I
Many
didn't
times?
know.
That's
Whoa.
not funny.
Like 3 times. That's
What?
it.
But you said many. 3 is not
You
many.
said many.
Few.
Her voice cracked.
What
She's
you,
lied before,
A
though.
few.
what you lying about?
I'm not lying about anything.
Not now.
Oh, like whenever I was
You
in
broke.
first grade.
Wait, what did you break?
Yeah, what?
Oh,
what
I
did you lie
I
before?
didn't
You
break
never
anything, but I lied a
That's
couple
part of
of
your
times.
question. You
Yeah,
said, what
you
did
said-
you break and lied about it.
What did
I've
you
never
lie?
broken
Okay, what did
anything
you?
in life.
Have you ever lied before?
Yes.
Yes.
Everyone
How
I'm-
many
I'm
times?
still
has.
trying.
Let
I
it
don't
girl.
know how many
One more
times.
time.
Yes.
I'm trying to figure out what you lying. Why do you think you need to lie?
I don't know
You
why
do know.
I need
You
to
do-
lie.
you do know.
I just do it.
No, you do know, and that's some foolishness, and I don't like that.
In first grade, I did some bad things.
What were you trying? What was it all about?
Well, in first grade, whenever my teacher gave me a folder mark, I changed it with my marker and I put a happy face. And then,
With black markers.
and my parents,
It was so obvious.
yes.
All right, that's
it was.
okay. We'll leave that. Lord help us all. So as you can see, there is a myriad of issues that children go through
She
along
threw
with their
herself under the bus.
along with their parents. So it's our job to try and debunk those thoughts and those feelings that kids feel, that the parents feel, so that they can have open-ended conversations. Because that's all this is. This is a conversation. And if this causes you to want to have a conversation, then great. Our goal is to help fathers and daughters, and not just fathers and daughters, but parents and children, talk. Like, sit down and have a conversation. Too many times in our world now, all we're doing is scrolling on our phones and not speaking or asking or trying to find out what's going on with my child. And then when something happens, then everybody's shocked and doesn't know how we even got here. Got here because we didn't communicate. So it's our job, and it's our duty, not just as parents, but as children, to communicate. When you have feelings that aren't great, communicate. When you begin to feel like you got too much pressure on you, communicate. When you feel like someone is trying to peer pressure you, communicate. When you feel like somebody's bullying you or saying something to you that's not nice, communicate. Communication is the key. And once we communicate, we'll be able to find out about things about each other that we never knew. Good, bad, or ugly. We'll find those things out. And it's great to know that you can find those things out when you communicate.
Fourth question.
I thought you were good.
I did too. What's the 4 questions?
Okay, we're doing it all the way up to 10.
No.
5.
That's
No.
too
Five.
many.
And we're at 26 minutes.
5.
Ain't nobody about to sit up here and watch this for
5. Just 2 more. 5. Okay.
I'm
the
surprised
next.
that they made it this far.
This next question
Grab it.
is. Oh, fine. This could be the last question. This final question is. Someone else go.
What?
How you gonna say 4 questions and you don't even have nothing?
I wanted to see what y'all had on your mind.
I'm done.
She's tired.
Oh,
Man, she
goodness.
is tired.
Bye, guys. We're the Hilliards. Peace out.
We will see you later. Subscribe, hit the like button, do all
And
of
comment down below
that. Comment some
if
questions.
you like us.
Comment
It
questions.
must be ours.
Questions,
Okay.
concerns, things
You
that
can't leave.
Turn on the notification bell for more videos.
more videos. We
Jeez.
will be coming back to you. Notifications, hit them. Likes, hit them. Comments underneath, share
Okay,
questions
they
and
get
all
it.
that. Make sure we get all of your information so that we can help in any kind of way. We love you. We are the Hilliards.
Bless you.
Peace.